You could say that our plans to go to USA really started back in September 2017 when we first purchased Goldie, our Goldwing trike, as we had watched a programme of Billy Connolly touring across America on a trike on the Route 66. When we first got the trike, we searched for Goldwing as we knew that the parts would still be easily available from America and therefore in the UK too. The guy that sold us the trike had already converted it and was wanting to pass it on to a good home. And when we said that we didn't care how fast it went and just wanted to ride out and cruise around on a nice summer's evening, he agreed to sell Goldie to us. We had never ridden a motorbike before, so getting used to a hand clutch took a bit of getting used to for us. After a lot of enjoyable times going out and about on Goldie, usually from March to November each year, and then taking him off the road during the winter months to carry out any major updates and maintenance that you will now see in this video, we then decided in 2020 that we would start planning our USA trip for sure. We had to find a way of getting the trike over there after hire fees were found out to be too expensive, sort out insurances and make sure that we were prepared in advance mechanically and to also be able to carry all of our kit on board. Even though I was able to carry out most jobs on the trike, I still needed Mark's help with any welding and suspension setup and installing the two reserved fuel tanks. And neither of us wanted to take the engine out of the trike, and we luckily found our Goldwing guru at a wing away in Telford, and Goldie went there to have an engine service and new timing belts fitted. When we got him back, I removed the differential for strip down and service too. We had previously found a very good freighting company called Moto Freight that I'd kept in contact with, and the lady there was brilliant at getting back to us with any questions and quotes that we needed. Unfortunately, the quotes that we had had prior to COVID doubled during that period, and we had looked at shipping Goldie over there and shipping him back afterwards to save some costs. But shipping him could have meant a possible 3 to 4 week delay at the start of our USA trip. So we opted to fly the trike over and then ship him back at the end of our 80 days. We got the trike back after having its engine work done, and that was in early 2023, and at that time also revisited the freight quotes. Luckily for us, they'd come down a fair bit, which was a bit of a relief as we were trying not to use any contingency funds before we got to America. It also meant that we could plan dates to drop the trike up to Heathrow and also start looking at travel and road insurances. The travel insurance needed to have motorbikers cover for us too. The road insurance was more difficult as I had to go to American insurance companies for quotes as no UK companies could cover us. We knew that once we got to America, having just the motorbike fuel tank wouldn't be enough at just 18 litres. So Mark fabricated 2 new reserve fuel tanks, giving us an extra 20 litres of capacity for fuel. So in effect, more than doubling the amount of fuel that we could carry and allowing us to be able to do over 300 miles on all 3 fuel tanks, which was amazing. I've added some information of the 2 companies that helped us with the work on the trike and the freighting of it, and a couple of other pics. One is of when we first got the trike and it previously attended light festivals. We've since removed a lot of these, but it was fun to see at the time when we first got it, and I think our daughter thought we were a bit crazy. In further videos you will find out a bit more about our planning and see the tent that we found especially for our trip. Thanks for watching so far.